Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Eastern Kentucky continues to feel the effects of the 2022 flood as counties continue to clean up debris. And the Commonwealth started its electric journey this week when Governor Beshear opened the first federal EV station.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on February 20th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. Not too bad this morning. A lot of us in the 20s, a few of us still in the 30s, and outside our studios here at WYMT, clear skies, just a few clouds dotting the sky in the overnight period, and 27. Jackson right now. Actually, I skipped ahead. Weather headlines. Why would I want to bypass this after yesterday, right? Spot on with the forecast, up to 52. Another beauty today and tomorrow. Showers coming into play as we head toward Thursday and Friday. And a shot of cold air to wrap up the work week into the weekend, but it's a short visit with the cold air. All right, here we go. 35 Jackson, 27 at Hazard, 32 Moorhead. Already down to 21 up your way at Ashland. Again, a few clouds dotting the sky in the overnight period. Watching this disturbance rotating through the flow. And yes, some showers. Paducah tracking toward Bowling Green. All the short-term model guidance the next couple of hours has that drying up and just some cloud cover issues. So we average out to being partly cloudy heading through your Tuesday and a forecast high this afternoon near 56. More about the First Alert 7-day forecast coming up in just a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. More than a year and a half after the 2022 flood, debris still needs to be removed. WYMT's RJ Johnson shares how the long process can impact those living in the area.
Dealing with flood debris has been challenging for people living in Breathitt County.
I know Highway 15, we've got 3 or 4 real bad eyesores that I am tickled to death that we are going to be able to start cleaning them up this week and get that cleaned up and, you know, make our county look better.
Solid Waste Coordinator Gordon Hunter says it's easier said than done to clean them up.
We can't say, okay, we got a dump site here in February, let's go clean it up. We have to go through proper channels to be able to get the funding to clean it up. And it is kind of heartbreaking not to be able to go over and help clean a site up. But, you know, we have to follow certain procedures and channels to be able to do that.
He says it can negatively impact folks living around the debris and dump sites.
If it's close to somebody's home, you know, it's bringing in rodents and snakes and stuff that could harm, you know, if they have family pets or small children and they're out playing in the yard, whatever, it's a danger. You know, it's a danger to the community and danger to the environment, but most importantly, it's a danger to our neighbors, our family, our loved ones.
Judge Executive Jeff Noble says they are also working on cleaning up the rivers and streams where debris has been for more than a year and a half.
When you get up in these county roads and stuff, kind of out of sight, out of mind thing, and but NRCS, they're still stepped up. We got a major project that just started this week that was a dangerous situation, and you know, but you just got to wait till the funding is available and you get approved of it and then bid it out and then get it done.
Saying it will impact the future of the county. What's
it going to do to the generations to come, you know, if we don't get all the creeks and streams cleaned up, and it has to be done. It's just going to be a long, drawn-out process.
In Breathitt County, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Noble says funding for the removal can be difficult to obtain. He says with the help of a grant, they will begin the process of cleaning up some dump sites this week in areas off of Highway 15. Monday, the state broke ground on the first of 40 federally funded fast-charging EV stations in Madison County. The $70 million Kentucky is receiving comes from the National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Program. Kentucky is in the first phase of creating a network that will offer EV services at least every 50 miles along major roadways. In addition to Richmond, sites have already been awarded in Berea, Winchester, London, and more.
I-75 is a key corridor, not just for Kentucky, but for the nation. As I talked about earlier, that 3% of the nation's GDP crosses the Brent Spence Bridge. This is a strategic location.
Governor Beshear expects these chargers in Richmond to be ready to go by April, and 23 other sites will break ground this year. The Arleigh Boggs robotics team made school history recently. They are also working on ways to keep their school safe in dangerous situations. WYMT's Jack Demler has more from the Arleigh Boggs tortoise team.
A team, the first of its kind in the Letcher County School District, making history.
We've never done anything like this before in our district, in middle school level especially. So we went for it. We were brand new, had no idea, and these kids are awesome, and they made it to state.
In their inaugural year, the Arleigh Boggs robotics team got the opportunity to compete at the first LEGO League state competition.
It's been exciting and a lot of tears and a lot of happy, and you know, everything was from scratch and learn as we go. These kids are so resilient and just flexible.
Along with performing at the state level, the team worked on creating a prototype to help law enforcement in the case of an active shooter scenario, an idea that the students came up with after going through a drill.
We kind of felt like we were just sitting ducks in the corner being helpless and waiting for something to happen, and so we thought we would take a part in that and help out.
Teaching kids the importance of law enforcement?
Any time that we can get kids to run to cops and not away from them and understand that they're good for our community and get comfortable with them, that's a good thing.
And gaining valuable insight to improve the device.
They gave us a lot of ideas and validated their concerns and things that they could do, so it was a really great experience.
From competing at high levels to working to create a safer community, the Arleigh Boggs tortoises are teaching lifelong lessons. In Letcher County, Jack Demler, WYMT Mountain News.
Strand says now that she has a year of experience, she hopes to do more and get more teams this experience and opportunity. For more on Arleigh Boggs' historic first year, check out this story on our website. Tony and Leon Mullen celebrated their daughter Harmony's first birthday over the weekend, a day they say was extremely special because when Harmony was 1 month old, she was diagnosed with a severe form of Zellweger spectrum disorder, a disease that affects the brain, nerves, bones, liver, heart, and kidneys. They were told Harmony would likely not make it to her first birthday, but the Mullins say they believe in the power of prayer.
She's already amazed doctors and a community of people that love her with how well she does and all of her joy. And we just look forward to her continuing to teach us what she was brought here to show us in this life.
The Mullins are planning a Harmony in the Mountains music festival this summer in Knott County. All proceeds will go to a nonprofit organization leading the fight against Zellweger spectrum disorder. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, we'll take a look at one country and how it rebuilt itself after a 6.8 magnitude earthquake 6 months ago.
And weather-wise this morning, yeah, we've got clear skies outside. It's another cool start. But did you like the way yesterday looked and felt? Guess what? I think you're going to like again today. Details with the Storm Tracker, the first alert, 7-day forecast. Got to get my branding right. More coffee too. It's all coming up after the break.